All in all, we have a pretty pleasant December day in the Volunteer State. The chilly rain from last night has moved on. The temps have bumped up a bit here at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New Orleans Saints and the Tennessee Titans. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. It's a short kick, taking it to 15.
Come on, let's go.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8, Bridgewater. And his throw here's incomplete. Robert Foster, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, that was an interesting little chess match there because the offense went empty set. No running backs in the backfield, so they're trying to get people out into a route pretty quickly. But guess what? The defense sees that. They go ahead and move themselves into a blitzing situation and come right after the quarterback. They had more guys there than they could block.
At their own 14-yard line.
Here we go. 60 outlaw.
Get your swarm on. Check it back.
80 weapons. Hey. Check it.
A first carry for Christian McCaffrey, who made his first Pro Bowl last year. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Only a yard on the gain there, and that'll set up 3rd and 13.
On the set. Federal West.
54. Hey, here I come. Here I come. Here I come.
To throw is Hill. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down.
Hard.
Watch the whip. Check.
Hey, Sam off. Ready?
They're going for it. It's Hill. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. Now a play fake here on first down. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. To throw is Bridgewater. And this one caught by Dez Bryant. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3.
Mike 20. All you get is a headache. All you get is a headache. Set up. 20, Mike.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Man open, that's Robert Foster complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. A first carry for the former Falcon, Tevin Coleman. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. On 2nd and 11 now. Bridgewater flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And the receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Now a run with McCaffrey. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. The 30, 10, touchdown Titans. Christian McCaffrey, 78 yards, and the Titans have taken the lead. Of course, he's fresh off the Offensive Player of the Week in the AFC, and what a game it was last week, and a long touchdown run right there.
He and his offensive line, the receivers blocking downfield, they're all in sync right now. Could carry him to a 2nd straight Player of the Week award.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now, and I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports.
Hey, check. 3. Here we go. Replay.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Leonard Williams able to record his 5th sack of the season.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
6-6, pull it high. Now.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. Space to maneuver at the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader, and quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing, and let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real, and it's really helping teams along the way. He's a prime example. Got to give him strong consideration for MVP talk.
Demario Davis, who was the Saints' leading tackler in his first year in New Orleans, in on the stop.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Demario Davis in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. 3rd and long. It's Hill. Flush to his right. He wants it all for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Following the interception, here's Bridgewater.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Another try after the first down sack. Bridgewater. And they're set up in a golden position here right around the 10-yard line. Week after week, we're seeing plays like this from him, and I think he's in line. We've discussed it before for NFL Defensive Player of the Year.
And a big reason why, I think, is because of his ball.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Christian McCaffrey with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Lutz with the extra point. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Now a timeout being called as there's an injured Titan down on the field. And how might this affect him for the playoffs? We'll get a report when we come back. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
In this situation, it's really tough to figure out how to defend because they have plenty of room to still take deep shots at the end zone as they just did there. Yet at the same time, you've got to be ready for the short throw. In this case, when you see the cue that they're going for the end zone, retreat and make sure you have a way to play forward, back towards the receiver, and have a chance to bat the ball away as they did there.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on fourth down here.
Hey. Get it.
They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Mike 20. Here we go, D. Get up, set up.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Anthony Brown there on the tackle. Off the play fake, Bridgewater. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. To throw, Bridgewater. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. T.J. Green with a pick. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game. Because
looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
So first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Ready. Mike 20. Tight end right. 3 down.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I...
And that'll be intercepted by the Pro Bowl safety Harrison Smith. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Here we go. Time to end it. I don't think you got it, son.
On first down, Hunt able to power through. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
At the 46-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, Mike 20, Mo. Set the turtle, defense.
Now Bridgewater. He's going to air one out. And now here is another interception. Picked off down at the 10. And these guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Dancing to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Go, hit it.
They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we come upon halftime in what's a 12-point game at the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
We play to win. Let's go.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. An ideal beginning of the drive there is they'll get 20 and a first down. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Now Hill, eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Hill. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. To the air again. Hill. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 23 yards, the final tally. Back to throw. Hill. This will be caught by Brown. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 11 more on that one and another first down. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
A big play there on the catch and run. 61 yards. From the red zone now, Bridgewater. Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football.
On plays like this, where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because This is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Throwing on second and long. Bridgewater. It's caught by Bryant. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. From the gun, Bridgewater. And my goodness, now a loose football. The ball comes out. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20. Check back, check back. Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
A first down throw for Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. The Pro Bowler Tyreek Hill, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Bridgewater. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Tyreek Hill, his 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit.
Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20. Here we go again. Where'd he go? Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Quarterback, don't get nervous now. Don't get nervous. Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike. Hey, Mike 20.
Bridgewater. And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with it? And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. T.J. Watt in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. After the sack on first down, Hill will find Thielen working the middle. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down.
60 Pittsburgh.
It's now third down.
Hill to throw on 3rd and 1. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big play that time for the Titans. 44 yards. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him. Find him.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Titans are able to extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go.
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Leonard Williams in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20. Oh, here we go. Oh. Ready.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Set. Cut. Take off.
Throwing. Bridgewater. Bryant has it. He's got daylight. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. They'll run on first down. Hunt. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. From just shy of midfield, Bridgewater escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To throw is Bridgewater. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28.
You. Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Ready, go. Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20.
Now Bridgewater on 4th down. And it is incomplete. Anthony Brown right there to knock it away. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
Double dog. That's the way.
Fight.
Off of play action. Hill. Throw left side on target to Thielen. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
All day, every day, any day. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Check. Fresno. Check 99.
49. Check 49. Check 49.
Yeah.
Hill on first down. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. Hill now to throw. Forced out to his left. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 34-yard line. On first down, Hill. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
You draw for Get it.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately.
On the ready.
And chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down.
64, please. Hey, Echo.
Here's Hill. Being chased out left. He may try and run for this. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. To throw is Hill. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Noah Fant, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. They had the lead in the fourth, but still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get into the end zone as well.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. And now here's another interception. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something, double turnovers. But instead, they'll keep the possession on the INT. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? And he said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They'll begin the drive with Hunt. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Now on second and 13. Bridgewater now in desperation. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off around the 37. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this two-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That one goes for 30 yards. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up second and goal. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll run with McCaffrey, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter.
Let's go. Do it.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week? Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Work to be done here on second and 16 after the sack. To throw, Bridgewater. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. He's going to let it fly. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Anthony Brown. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Check 5.
Here's Hill now after the interception. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Hill looks to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 18. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Second and 3 at the 24-yard line.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20.
Here's Bridgewater. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
132 fighter.
Kill, kill, kill.
Yep. Snap.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
We want it. Get it.
That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
He's taken out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Check 50, check 50.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
He's coming, he's coming. We got double up.
Leo.
They snap it on 4th to Hill. Steps away to his left. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Saints will have the football back. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. One last shot now for Bridgewater. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Tennessee, the win will be number 11 for them on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for the Saints, their playoff hopes take a big hit as they fall to 8-7. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.